Hi, I'm Sailesh Khawani, and I'll be presenting how ERPNext has helped transform the solar panel manufacturing and the apparel manufacturing industry, the way the business is conducted and the way everything is managed. I'm the founder and CEO of Soft Consultancy. Done my graduation from IIT Kharagpur way back in 85. Done my postgraduate diploma in business administration from Symbiosis, and I am also a PMP certified professional. About Hard and Soft, so we are based out of Surat. We also have a presence in Mumbai, and we have a team size of around 50 odd people, and our domain. So in this 37 years, we've done a lot many domains. Like our focus domains in ERPNext are basically solar panel manufacturing, apparels, and the entire textile domains. In our base being Surat, so textiles is one of the strongest industry or the largest industry in that. So been doing it since ages, and that's where we are good. Textile is a very complex thing. That's why we take pride that we managed to do that in a very good way. Textiles, all the domains. So yarn, fabric, weaving, knitting, dyeing, printing, everything. So as I said, our technological journey started way back in '87. We've gone through all kinds of technology. So you started with DOS, Clipper, to all Visual Basic, .NET, and everything, and finally settled with ERPNext. So that is our focus. So before, so our induction into the Frappe world, it started because of mainly two factors. It started with one of our client, giving us, requesting us to give us a demo, and there he introduced us to kind of, go and for ERPNext. So that was something which was really great for us. I met the partner before actually, before I got convinced that yes, I mean, we are on the right hand. So only after that I took the kind of leap into this. That it was an honor for me that right in the first year after becoming the partner, so I was invited to give a talk, and there I talked about the comparison of SAP B1 and because of my experience on ERPs. So that is where and again in the next year I was also a panelist in the Frappeverse 2020, and I shared the stage with the stalwarts of ERP and the Frappe world. So yeah, so our Frappe journey has been really tremendous. Within a span of, I would say, in our second year itself, we have managed to go live with 18 full-blown ERP projects on the 31st March 2024. Now that is a real achievement, even for hard and soft standards. I mean, it's not that. Otherwise, with the same team, with everything, it was impossible. In SAP B1, we couldn't do anything more than 5 to 6 projects in one financial year. So that was a big achievement where I give full credit to the smoothness and the strength of ERPNext. That is how we could achieve that remarkable. So it gave us a big boost. Okay, yeah. So we are in the right technology. So that is something which I wanted to really thank the entire team, so these are a few of the snapshots of the places where we went live. So yeah, so these are all the clients that went live on this. I'll start my main presentation. That is, I'll talk about the solar panel manufacturing industry. So basically, the case study of the company, I'm not revealing the name due to certain reasons. So it's a public listed company established in 2015, and they are into manufacturing of solar panels. Earlier, they were using SAP Business One. Okay, they were not my clients, but they were given our reference through one of my clients. Okay, who had switched over to B1. So it was a completely new client, and they were on 80 users, 80 SAP users. They were having a lot of issues with SAP V1. So we, transformed them. And again, of course, that was our second implementation in the solar. So we broke our record again. That is, we completed the entire implementation. Okay, mid-year. So in October 1st, 2023, they went live within a record span of 3 months. So a listed company going live, of course, we did a lot of conversion because we are already experts in SAP V1. So we could very easily convert their existing data, migrated their data from SAP V1 into this, and they went live on the 1st of October 2023. So that gave us also a good and they are live since then. I mean, the standard features which everyone knows about this thing. It is a single, as I said, earlier they were working in all silos. They were having multiple applications for different aspects of the business. So that was it. Then the vendor portal, again, because they have a very, they have to have a very agile supply chain management that they could achieve using the vendor portal. Then for them, it is mandatory to track the entire, the entire raw material, the batches of the raw material, right from the RM stage to the finished goods stage. That is mandatory because they provide a warranty of 25 years on each of the panels. So that is something which they could do it in a very beautiful way. The thing is, we introduced some kind of an AI-based purchase invoice. So it's technologically it's nothing great or something, but it helped them in the sense we introduced that AI scan. We can see that So what they do is they take a JPEG of the scan of that, and using that, basically they upload that scan, and that information is extracted from them. I mean, as on date, everyone knows that it's quite simple. It's nothing great, but we mapped it to the purchase invoice, and the entire thing is populated. It does have some error because I think that over a period of time it will be they'll be able to overcome machine learning and all that. But 80 to 90% of it is quite accurate, and so this is the kind of result that you can see. This gets translated into this. So that is something again they really appreciated. Then the other module that was quite critical for them. Being a large organization, they had multiple entry points and all that. And one thing the top management was always, whether the goods received, how to track that, whether the goods have been physically received or not. So we developed this great material movement management. In this, we provided the security person, okay, with a QR coded purchase order, okay. Now the security guy, he doesn't have to do anything. He just scans that purchase order. The QR scan, the document gets opened, and then we take a snapshot of the goods that has been received. And this, we linked it from this point right up to goods received, then right up to the purchase invoice, and then at the time of payment. So anywhere, if there's a gap, the payment will not get released. So that is something which they were very insistent that they need it, and they're using it very well. Now, the case study, that is of garment manufacturing. Now, this garment manufacturing company was established in 85. They are into manufacturing of uniforms for the marine shipping and marine industry. And they not only manufacture, they are also, they provide the whole kit for the crew and the staff of that industry. So PPE kit, shoes, and whatnot. So they have presence in multiple locations. Right? Earlier, they were using a localized software. Now, how ERPNext read the standard features of ERP, which again for them was wonders. So, the branch data privacy, that was very critical for them. So, one branch should not know what the other branches, the kind of orders they got and all that. There's some intercompetition and all that. Then the customer portal was very important because they have their customers all over the world, and the strong customers or the regular customers, they given them the portal and access to the portal. They upload their orders and all that. Then contract management as well as the automated consolidated billing. Nothing great, but for them it was quite good. Then our add-on modules that we add. Now this is something which is they find it very useful. So as I mentioned that they are big time into exports. In their exports, as in all exports, the deliveries are quite strict. That is, you have to maintain the timeline, right? So for them, we developed this time and action module. Now, in this is nothing but simple. As you can see here, there's a template. So for every, let's say, order, okay, they have a template, standard template. Okay? They may want to make uniforms or whatever it is, and that template, they map it across the order, okay, the sales order that they have received. And in that sales order, the entire tasks. So these are the tasks that I can show you there. So these are the tasks. So all the different tasks, that is what, like tasks like, maybe releasing the purchase order, receiving the goods against that order, etc., and then maybe handing over to the production, then the production doing the cutting and whatever, all the different activities, okay, tasks and activities, that the start time and the end time is already predefined, that they want this to be started on this, end on this. Now, as we know that all these tasks are actually performed in the system, right? So we map those tasks, very simple, against the TNA bit. So the time and action bit, reflects that. So the green colors mean that everything, whether the task is started on time, and the end time, if it is on time, so it stays green. So pink is something where, the order or that task is delayed by a few days, maybe 3 days or something. And the red means it delayed in a big way. Okay? And there it shows the status. So status green meaning task is done, completed on time. Orange means it's not yet, not yet completed. That's the WIP. And red means it's not started as yet. Okay? So that's how they at a single point. Yeah, even at the end of it. So that is something which they are really useful for them. Then inter-site transaction transfer. So we have a transaction transfer intercompany, but it happens within that. So due to certain reasons, they have a separate site, that is frappe site, and we developed a system where a sale of one will automatically become the purchase of the other. Now that was very useful because otherwise everything was being duplicated. So that is where this, as you can see, the site here. So sales invoice, it gets, we've created a integration request kind of thing, and this gets into that other site. There, one single import. Now this again, we've made a cron job. So just for sake of putting it across, we've shown it that manually also can be done. Otherwise, a cron job does it at a regular interval, right? So that's it. So that's it. Pressing button. Thank you.